Moscow airports suspend flights briefly as drone hits site in city center, with 2 others brought down across the region. A drone hit a building under construction in central Moscow early on Wednesday, the city's mayor, Sergei Sobyanin, has said, in what AFP reported was the 6th straight night of aerial attacks on Russia's capital region. The Russian military downed 2 more drones over the western part of the Moscow region, the mayor said on his Telegram channel. A loud explosion was heard in the capital's central district on Wednesday morning, a short while after flights were suspended at the city's airports, Russia's RIA news agency reported. The central district is 5 kilometers from the Kremlin. A loud sound was heard at about 3:00 Moscow time. A little later smoke rose from the buildings in the same area, RIA reported. The news agency published video showing a large plume of white smoke rising from the place where the explosion was heard. The Russian Defense Ministry said that the drone had been suppressed by electronic warfare, before losing control and colliding with the building. At night, air defense forces thwarted another attempt by the Kyiv regime to carry out a terrorist attack by 3 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles on the city of Moscow, the ministry said. There were no casualties, it said. In addition to the Moscow city attack, 2 drones were destroyed by air defense systems in Moscow's Morysk and Khimki districts, it said. Window openings were knocked out in the building. The survey continues, TASS news agency reported, citing emergency services. Wednesday's drone strikes were the latest in a series of attacks on the Russian capital. A building in the central district was hit by a Ukrainian drone early on Saturday. Flights at several Moscow airports were also temporarily suspended on Tuesday as a security precaution amid drone attacks, authorities said. 2 other drones were jammed and crashed in the Bryansk region, the Russian Defense Ministry said. On Tuesday, British military intelligence said that a drone appeared to have destroyed a supersonic Russian bomber on an airfield hundreds of kilometers from Ukraine, the latest in a string of successful assaults on Russian military hardware. Social media images showed an aircraft that resembled the Tu-22 M3 in flames on a runway. The planes have been used regularly in campaigns that killed civilians in Ukraine, including dropping unguided missiles on Mariupol during an intense bombing campaign at the start of